It started as just another bright morning on set, cameras rolling, the crew chatting, and Drew Scott, one half of the beloved Property Brothers duo, flashing that familiar smile millions have grown to love. But what the audience didn't see that day was the weight Drew was carrying behind the scenes, a burden that had been building silently, hidden beneath the polished surface of reality television fame. What followed would change everything. Long before the HGTV spotlight found him, Drew Scott was just a kid from Vancouver with big dreams and a strong bond with his twin brother, Jonathan. They built their success brick by brick, through setbacks and long hours, hustling between odd jobs, acting auditions, and real estate deals. To the world, they were the perfect team, funny, talented, and successful. But underneath, Drew had always struggled with the pressure to be perfect, to hold everything together, especially for his family. What many fans never knew was that during the height of Property Brothers' popularity, Drew was quietly dealing with a devastating personal loss. His longtime mentor and first investor, a close family friend named Peter Mallory, had suddenly passed away. Peter wasn't just a business connection. He was like a second father to Drew, someone who had believed in him when few others did. Losing Peter felt like losing a piece of himself, and Drew didn't have the luxury of grieving in public. He pushed forward, filming episodes, attending events, all while hiding the emotional toll. Things got harder when Drew's health started showing signs of strain. A few seasons into the show's run, he was quietly hospitalized for exhaustion. At the time, the official statement simply said he was taking a short break. But the truth was more serious. Drew had been pushing himself past the limit, refusing to slow down, terrified of letting fans down or risking the empire he and Jonathan had worked so hard to build. Even as he battled his internal struggles, Drew remained the face of positivity. But those closest to him noticed the cracks. His fiancée at the time, Linda Fan, who later became his wife, encouraged him to step back, to seek support. She became his anchor, reminding him that it was okay not to be okay. With her help, Drew finally began to open up about the pressure he felt, not just as a public figure, but as a brother, a son, and a husband. Then came the heartbreaking decision to turn down several major opportunities. A book deal, a network talk show, even a movie role, all passed up because Drew realized he needed time. Time to heal, to reconnect with himself, and to reevaluate what really mattered. He took a step back from the spotlight, spending months off camera, traveling quietly with Linda, visiting family, and going back to the basics, building not just homes, but emotional strength. There were rumors, of course, whispers in the tabloids, exaggerated headlines. But Drew chose to stay silent. Not because he didn't care, but because he finally understood that healing had to happen away from the noise. It was a dark chapter, one he rarely speaks about even now. But those who know him say it made him stronger, more grounded. Today, Drew is back, not just on screen, but in spirit. The smile is still there, but it's deeper now, rooted in gratitude and resilience. He's no longer hiding the hard parts of the journey. He speaks more openly about mental health, the importance of boundaries, and what it means to truly take care of yourself. The heartbreaking tragedy of Drew Scott isn't just about one moment of loss or one stretch of struggle. It's about the quiet battles no one saw, the choices he made to protect his well-being, and the strength it took to return, not just to TV, but to life, fully present. And for that, his story is not only tragic, it's inspiring.